Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cam's Road to Pro Chronicles. Today, I take you guys through my final day in my 6-day split. We're going to kick things off with the first movement of 4, and that is a single leg extension. So, just kind of mixing things up here to continue to get stimuluses. 4 days ago on my first leg day, I did the double leg extension, or bilateral if you want to be technical. So today is the unilateral, doing one leg at a time. And the way we count these is it's actually, so each leg is a set. So this is 2 working sets. I ascended up to 200 pounds per leg. And after a good thorough warm up, once the knees were nice and mobile, again, not too many warm-ups, just 1 to 2 warm-up sets. Low reps on that as well, so we're not burning glycogen. And about 4 to 6 reps on the warm-ups. Then we just went all out, and I think I got 8 per leg here on the 1 working set per leg on the unilateral leg extension. And then we went into the calf press. My calves are a strong body part. I think a combination of genetics and smart training is what got me such nice calves. So 2 working sets today, also 2 working sets 4 days ago on leg day 1. Nothing really exciting here, and I just always opt for maxing out the machine and doing nice controlled reps. And depending on how I'm feeling, I'll either break even and do 18, or I'll go for 19 or 20. But again, I have a good RIR scale, so at this point, the calf press is really maintenance with a little bit of progression when appropriate. So we want to keep fatigue at a minimum, especially at the age of 47. And like I said, I don't really need to do too much volume, so 4 sets a week is plenty. So 2 on Tuesday and then 2 on Saturday with pretty much the same machine every single time. So sometimes I do mix it up and I do the standing calf raise, but this is quick, in and out, able to just go ahead and cross that off the grocery list. And we went into 3 working sets on the hip thrust for the glutes. This is a little bit of a lighter machine. I have repped this machine out many times, upwards of 12 reps. So because there was traffic on the plate loaded machine that I'm used to, where I think I'm almost at like 550 pounds on that one for really heavy 3 sets of 4 to 6, which is my sweet spot. There was somebody there, so you know what? I was in between work, I was on a break, so I went ahead and used this vacant machine here, and it was 3 sets of 12 to 15 here with nice, smooth, controlled reps. Again, just consistently pushing each week. I guess you would call it a full-time part-timer. So I don't hyper-focus and take it too seriously. I just do a little bit all the time. And next thing you know, decades have passed and you end up with a nice, strong, injury-free body because of your consistency. So set number 2 here. Kind of had to pump myself up mentally before I started this set. And next week, or maybe, you know what? I think this might have accidentally become a nice undulating periodization type situation here, because maybe I'll do the plate loaded one on Tuesday and then do this one on Saturdays. This machine seems to be very available. I'm not sure why more people don't use this one. And of course, there is ways to progress this machine as well if I get the gym pin out and add a little bit of weight. So, since I was already in this general area, I went ahead and went with the cable back extension. This is very similar to what I have my clients do with, say, a cable RDL, where you just have your hips fixed in a position here where you are holding on to the cable and extending your back and working your hamstrings. Pardon me, guys, if it sounds like I'm huffing and puffing. I am actually doing cardio right now at 3 miles an hour on the treadmill. So there you have it. 3 working sets on the hip thrust, 3 working sets on the back extension, 2 sets on the calf, and 1 working set per leg on the leg extension. Wrapping up an awesome week on my split. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for upper day. Take care.